So what do you do when you lose your voice? I'm Jeff Whitaker with this week's Jumpstart, and I know you've been there. You've either been fighting a cold, or maybe it's the allergy and it happens gradually or all at once, but the bottom line is you can't talk. You lose your voice. A couple of weeks ago it happened to me, and as the day went on, it seemed that every time I tried to open my mouth to say something, it just got worse until by the end of the evening, I could hardly speak above a whisper. If you've been there, then you know how I felt. It's so frustrating to have something that you want to say and, well, you just can't communicate it properly. If you think about it, your voice in, well, larger terms, it goes beyond the physical sense. The analogy also applies here because you may be there right now. You may feel as if you've lost your voice, or maybe you're still trying to find it. What I mean is, you know you have something that you want to say, something you want to share, a mission that you want to accomplish in life, or maybe it's a goal you want to achieve. But the problem is you just can't seem to get on track to move in a positive direction. You try to speak, but your voice barely gets above a whisper. And you feel as if your message gets lost in the static and the chatter of the world that's around you. Either no one is listening, or they hear you, but you just aren't connecting. You know, as I think about my voice and yours, I'm drawn to some thoughts or jumping off points that we can all apply in order to have our voices heard. Recognize the value in having a voice. You know, your voice is like most other things in life. You don't know how valuable it is until you don't have it any longer. Your whisper is key. When I lost my physical voice, it made me more aware of paying closer attention to every word that I was able to speak. And when you have to think hard about speaking, well, you tend to make every word count. It causes you to not waste your words and to be intentional in your conversations. Make the words that you speak count. Your voice is unique. Don't discount its value. It's important to realize that each of us has a distinct voice. We all are originals. We all have a gift to share like no one else. So push through the process. You know, when you're left with nothing but a whisper, it's easy to just give up and fall silent. But what you have to share is important. So stick with it. Push through the pain of the comeback. Maybe you need a little bit of a timeout to rest your voice, but sooner or later it will make a comeback like it did with me. And when it does, remember that what you have to say counts, and you'll be stronger than ever. I hope that's inspired you, or that you've benefited from what I shared in this week's Jumpstart. I'm Jeff Whitaker. If you like what you heard, leave a comment, leave a thought, share, give a thumbs up, and let's go out and make a difference.